What is going on, guys? Alex Eubank here, coming at you with another YouTube video. Today's video is going to be 5 different things that I've kind of incorporated into my lifestyle, my bodybuilding stuff that I found that really has increased my productivity, increased my gains in the gym, and has helped me overall as like my well-being as a person. So I'm going to kind of give you guys these tips. A lot of you guys have been asking for more of these informational videos where I sit behind the camera and I talk directly to you guys, telling you different things that are kind of scientifically backed that can that aren't as heard of around the fitness community and stuff like that. That not everybody has tried, but I myself have tried, and it's really helped me out. So I'm gonna relate that to you guys in this video. All right, so a lot of you guys kind of missed the informational videos like this, where I kind of go over more of the science-backed stuff that could help you guys when it comes to the gym. So that's what I'm doing right now. All right, so we're just gonna get right into it. So the first thing that I wanna go over is going to be L-CARNITINE, all right? So there's a reason why I'm talking about L-CARNITINE. All right, so basically in our bodies, we have these things called androgen receptor sites and stuff like that. So you could have the highest amount of testosterone in your body, like highest test level in your blood count, but if you don't have good like androgen receptor uptake, then your androgen receptors aren't gonna be able to utilize all of that testosterone. So a person who has like normal test, but really good androgen receptors could have impact on more muscle mass than a guy who has super high test, but really shitty androgen receptors. So basically what L-CARNITINE has been shown to do is when you take about well, there's a certain dosage for it, which is going to be about 4 to 4.5 grams orally. If you inject L-CARNITINE, you don't have to take nearly as much, but in order to get like the good effectiveness out of it, you have to take it like every day. I forgot what the dosage was for injections. You can go to like more plates for dates for that, but orally it's only about 10 to 15% more or less. It's only about 10 to 15%. What is it?
2,000 years later.
When you take L-CARNITINE orally, it's only about 10 to 15% bioavailable. So that means if you take, like if you want to get like the good dosage of it, you have to take kind of a lot. So we're taking about 4 to 4.5 grams of L-CARNITINE a day is going to help you get that kind of amount where it'd be bioavailable, where you're still getting the 500 milligrams, what your body kind of would need to utilize to get the benefits out of it. All right, so the one that I use is by Rise. If you want to support me, use code ALEX for 15% off. This stuff tastes really good. I highly recommend the zebra flavor or the gummy green apple. So basically they have a 1500 and a 3000 milligram version of milliliter version of it. So this one basically in 15 milliliters has about 3,000 milligrams or 3 grams of L-CARNITINE. So if you take a little bit, like a scoop and a half or whatever of this, you're getting a good dosage of L-CARNITINE. Take it in the morning or before workout is when I would do it. The only issue with taking L-CARNITINE orally, and a lot of it, is that it's been shown to have, I forgot exactly what it was called, but it emits this type of thing when you break it down that could be bad for your heart and like heart disease and heart problems. So to counteract that, this again, I was watching More Plates, More Dates. I was watching Derek's video on L-CARNITINE to get the idea for adding this in my video, is that you take garlic, about 15 grams of garlic per day with the carnitine counteracts the issues that it could cause for heart disease and stuff like that. It's been shown in studies that. So take 15 grams of garlic with the 4 grams of L-CARNITINE that you take orally every day, and it should be able to counteract any negative side effect that there would be from it. So yeah, that's the first tip. Try out L-CARNITINE. It's really good for you. Basically how people market it is as like a fat burner, increases your metabolism, but it's been shown in studies to help increase your AR uptake, your androgen receptor uptake. So try it out for yourself, see how you like it. The second thing I'm gonna be going over is to kind of maximize your natural testosterone, especially if you're a teenage lifter. You really want to get the peak, your peak of your test levels, but you want to be as high as you can so you can really utilize from that test and those good hormones to build a good foundation of a physique. So the thing is, if your diet is shit, you're eating a lot of, that's a bug. If you're eating a lot of fast food, your diet's really bad, your hormones are going to be kicked out of, out of whack and stuff like that. When your hormones are messed up, your estrogen and stuff like that will go up. Your testosterone isn't as high as it could be. There's a bug flying around here. You're not going to get the most out of your gains. So, oh my God. So obviously to have the best test, you want to have a really well-balanced diet. You're eating your fruits, your vegetables, your whole grains. You're getting all your actual micro and macronutrients from as much food as you can. Then you supplement the ones you're not getting in. So for me, a lot of people in the United States, for example, including me, have a vitamin D deficiency. Vitamin D is crucial to having really good natural tests. It's like basically an anabolic hormone in your body. So highly recommend taking like a vitamin D supplement, for example, anywhere from like 3,000 IUs per day on top of eating a good diet. It's gonna really help with that. Other minor supplements you could take to help boost your natural test is going to be like zinc. ZMA is like zinc, magnesium, I think it's B12, as well as boron's been shown to help increase it, tribulus terrestris, whatever it is. Another one is going to be ashwagandha. Ashwagandha acts kind of, not really as a test booster, but what it does is it lowers a catabolic hormone called cortisol. Now, this is actually going to lead into the third tip. So the third tip is going to be managing your anxiety and your stress. It is so crucial to not have really high stress levels when you're trying to build a good physique and build muscle, because those hormones that get emitted through your body when you're stressed out are completely catabolic to muscle growth, meaning cortisol. Cortisol Basically, when you're having those adrenaline rushes and bad anxiety, your heart's racing faster, you're gonna have a release of cortisol in your body, which basically breaks down muscle tissue instead of building it. Now, when your cortisol is really high, it's gonna make your testosterone kind of fight against it. So your cortisol is up, your test is going down, versus when your cortisol is lower, your testosterone has more room to work with those hormones and like help with your muscles, right? So the way to help with the cortisol is going to be ashwagandha extract. Highly recommend trying out ashwagandha. Now, what it's been shown to do scientifically is to lower the effects of cortisol and to lower the release kind of cortisol in your body. So I've taken it for the longest time. I forgot what dosage I take it in, but I basically realized less stress when I'm taking ashwagandha on a regular basis, and you just don't kind of get the negative side effects of cortisol when you're taking a good dose of ashwagandha every day, and it's also scientifically backed.
Can I give you a hug?
GABA. GABA was another thing, another supplement I forgot to mention when it comes to helping out your serotonin, like your anxiety levels. So you could take that with like theanine and ashwagandha every morning or like before you go to sleep, and that should help out with like your mental clarity and anxiety. All right, now we got two minor things, still tips I would say for everybody trying to incorporate into your own routine to help when it comes to just well-being, fitness, bodybuilding. Fourth thing is going to be intermittent fasting. So intermittent fasting was a really big fad for a long time, and it's since died down a little bit. People try to bash it sometimes, but I personally have experimented with intermittent fasting a lot of my bodybuilding career or whatever, building muscle, and I've experienced a lot of benefits from it. So basically, the reason why I like intermittent fasting is because as long as you delay your first meal, you delay your glucose spiking, you will have a way sharper mind. Your mental clarity will be through the roof. Again, you can watch, like even Derek has experienced this with More Plates, More Dates. He talks about this a lot, that every time he eats carbs for the first time throughout the day, you immediately feel more brain fog. You're not as sharp in your mind, and I feel the exact same way. Now, everybody processes carbs differently, but for me, this has completely changed my life. I like to delay my first meal as much as I can, and I feel way more productive in those hours earlier in the morning because I'm not a morning person before I eat that first meal, and I can get a lot more stuff done. Plus, I feel like clearer throughout my body. I don't know how to explain it, but like I'll delay my first meal, hopefully till now I'm trying to get back into it for my cut till at 2 p.m. and you can only eat from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. It's an 8-hour eating window, and all the other hours of the day you're not allowed to eat. You can drink water, you can have black coffee and like unsweetened teas and stuff like that, 0-calorie things. And it won't knock you out of a fast insulin wise. You want to focus like the insulin being released. Now, if you have, like people say like, oh, if you have coffee, black coffee, it breaks your fast. It technically does, but not the benefits that you would get from the fast. So you can still have black coffee and stuff like that. Yeah, so intermittent fasting has been shown to help with insulin resistance and all that. The only negative side effect I would say of intermittent fasting is that in the long run, it could lower your metabolism because you're giving your body a period where you're fasting. But honestly, I personally experienced that being in a really big deficit, especially when you're trying to get lean versus intermittent fasting, it's going to both lower your metabolism the same amount of way. It's just how it's like adaptive thermogenesis, how your body works. So to like help counteract that, I recommend trying out refeed days, a day where you eat a lot of calories to kind of make your metabolism start firing up, burning up. But yeah, if you're especially trying to lose fat like me and you're cutting right now, try out intermittent fasting. It's really easy to sustain a good diet without feeling like you're really cutting and starving and making yourself go in a deficit. So try out intermittent fasting, see how you like it. Again, just pick a 8-hour eating window. For me, it's 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. where you eat, and the other hours you're not allowed to eat. And over time, I feel like you feel way better. Also, it's been shown to emit an increased growth hormone. Human growth hormone is really shown to be important when it comes. What? Intermittent fasting has also been shown to increase your human growth hormone levels significantly, which is really good because HGH and stuff like that is what allows us to build a lot of muscle. It's like what increases in kids when they're going through puberty to build stronger bones, to grow taller and stuff like that. So it's been shown that it increases healthy hormones in your body when you're doing intermittent fasting. So again, don't knock it until you try it. Try it out for a month or two, see how you enjoy it. I'm personally started back on it because I'm trying to get leaner again, so try it out. Now the last thing and the smallest tip, still beneficial and I think everyone should try it, is cold showers. Now, cold showers I used to preach about a lot when I first started YouTube, because like there were some studies showing how like it can convert brown or white fat to brown fat. Brown fat is easier to burn, therefore you get leaner. But that's that's not the point. Having a deficit is gonna help you lose fat. Don't take a cold shower just to lose fat. But the mental clarity benefits you get from taking cold showers, I found, is amazing. When I take a hot shower first thing in the morning, I kind of feel really groggy. I don't feel really sharp in my mind. But when I take a cold shower, it really knocks your body and wakes you up, gives you that mental clarity, mental focus, and increases your circulation throughout the day. It's been shown to help your nervous system or your immune system, and just increase your circulation. So it's really healthy, and I highly recommend everybody try it. Helps with inflammation. You don't want to have a lot of inflammation in your body unless you're post-workout. Only time I recommend not taking a cold shower is don't ever take a cold shower after the gym. After you go to the gym, you need to have inflammation. You need to have a warmer setting because your body's gonna be able to produce and get nutrients to your muscles, and it needs inflammation to grow. It's been shown that you need to have inflammation to grow muscle tissue. Now, that's why I take it first thing in the morning when I wake up. My body's not really repairing muscle tissue at that moment, so it kind of wakes you up, gets you set for the day. Try it, don't knock it till you try it again. But yeah, those are 5 different things that I've incorporated in my routine when it comes to fitness, health, lifestyle stuff that has really helped my body and my like daily productivity, my muscle gain, stuff like that out. So you got to try it out. Again, don't knock it till you try it. Try all these things out, see how you like it yourself. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this YouTube video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn the bell notification on if you haven't already. Finally have Haley with me. Where you at? So me and Haley drove from Maryland to Dallas, Texas in 2 days. We stopped in Nashville, but she's finally with me. She's gonna help me a lot when it comes to filming and stuff like that. So I'll have someone behind the camera, so it'll be easier. Yay. So I don't have to like when I go to the gym, I don't have to like have someone record me. It'll be her. So a lot of good YouTube videos coming up. Leave some ideas in the comments for what else you want to see. But yeah, thank you guys for all of the support. You guys are amazing. Again, if you want to support me, especially when it comes to like Rise, for example, use code Alex for 15% off. Raw gear, wearing some raw. This is the raw gear stringer if you guys want to know. And I'm wearing the shorts. Can't see it. Code Alex for 10% off on that, and I'll check out the programs on my website. That is it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Love you guys. Peace out. See you guys later. God bless.